Hello, Fringers. The following podcast may not be suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello, Fringers. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to Angel City Stories, where we normally play Identico, the world's most awesome cyberpunk role-playing game, but I'm Cassie. I kicked Mallow out of the GM seat this week to flip the script on you for our last episode of 2020. Y'all want to be some bears, steal some honey, do some crime, create some chaos?
Yeah! Just do it.
That's basically what I'm always doing.
Yes.
It's my dream in life.
I've started living my life what I like to call muffin style. There's a lot of butter, shit gets hot, it's weird.
It's the best philosophy. Gonna write a book and bury it in the desert for a couple thousand years so my subsequent fans can have religious wars over it. In true Muffins fashion.
You are putting together a real brand. All right, so right above me, we have, let's see, checking the Twitch. Ooh, it's Bearnard. You know, I heard about you, Bearnard, that your favorite mode of transportation is the barrow-plane. Is that true?
Yes.
Air Force One.
Air Force
Air
One.
Force One.
Yeah.
Flex.
Do we say what bears we are now? Do we do the bear intro? Okay. Here's my bear
intro.
My character intro. I'm Bearnard, and here's the bear that I rolled. I'm a rookie bear, whatever that means. I'm a new baby bear. I'm ready. I'm teenage bear, and I'm a sun bear, which means I can sense honey. Ooh, baby. Ooh. And my role is, wait for it, driver, just like in Identico.
You can't get away from that, man. It's
maybe.
You also are building a brand, and it's a behind the wheel brand.
Are you wearing a hat?
Of the barrow plane. Am I? Yeah. I'm not. This isn't my normal hair. Oh.
Did you roll a hat for your bear?
Yeah, I have a crown, so I drive. I'm a sun bear who has a crown on, and I'm young. Young bear, what up?
Excellent, I love it. You should release an album under that name. All right, we're gonna pop on over next door. She is sweeter than honey, even though with a name like Wild, you would really expect her to be Beryl. Playing Flora.
Hey guys, so funny story. Pete introduced his bear, and it turns out that I rolled almost exactly the same bear.
Conspiracy! Conspiracy! Some fun with bears.
Just so it's not unbearable, I'm going to change one thing. My name is Flora. My descriptor is incompetent, which really does kind of sum it up for this year. I'm a grizzly bear, and that means that I have Terrify as a skill, and I'm the thief, which thank God I'm not the driver. So that's a good thing. And I'm also wearing a crown, IRL and in the game.
Oh my god.
You deserve it. You're worth it. All right, and next door to Flora, we've got Reginald, played by a person who grew this beard especially for this. He's been working on this for this night for 5 years because it's really important to him to have the realism. It's Grandpa Joe.
I got a wrong memo and I thought we were going for a different kind of bear, so I've been working on this character for a while now.
That does explain all the leather orders that have been showing up in the Amazon.
Yeah, it explains why you were asking to whip me earlier to like warm up. I didn't understand, but I get it now.
We thought it was in shape.
pure sexual energy tonight.
So, and I hope,
I'm in charge.
I hope,
What did you expect?
hope everyone's ready for this because this is amazing. I am an unhinged black bear, which means I can climb, who is a driver wearing a crown. So apparently, this heist is basically going to be like Mario Kart style, just with bears.
Triplets.
I'm into it. Whatever. We're gonna go with it. All right, over right next to me down here on the bottom row, we have. He's in the center of our hearts, our minds, usually our stream layout. It's the incomparably lovely Mallow.
What kind of
Hello!
driver you are.
Dr. Bear.
Like, what kind of driver am I? I am Dr. Bear. It's like Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, but with a bear. Very important. But I'm an
Very.
incompetent black bear who is a thief. And I was a doctor in another life.
Brother!
Hey.
Hey!
Well, this should go swimmingly.
Well,
What's that?
are you wearing a crown as well?
No, I have a fez. I rolled fez, but my fez is in the other room and it doesn't fit on top of the layers right now, unfortunately.
So, with this setup, we got 2 drivers, 2 thieves. Joe, are we going to take separate cars? Just want to, for comfort's sake, nobody has to sit in the back.
Yeah.
Take half of the wheel and I'll take the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
One
the
car.
gator made out of bamboo this time?
Oh, I don't know.
You could
okay.
have one foot for the brakes, and then the other person can do the gas. It
Yeah.
will not backfire at all.
Yeah, it's like when you play Mario Kart with your little brother and you let them push half the button. It'll be fine.
This sounds like a Lance story already.
Yep.
All right, excellent. Okay, and
Mario
am
Kart.
not from Chicago, but I am high key rooting for these Bears. I'm gonna be your GM tonight, Cassie, playing Cassie. It's a whole ass roll.
Dead ass on there. I have my Bears jersey in the other room. Just putting that out there. Chi-Town represent.
Excellent, man. We should have thought of that before now. All right. So, a little bit of housekeeping. We're going to be taking a short break after this episode. We, and most likely you, need to rest, recharge, and reset after this bear of a year. You can check in with us on Discord, which should be down below. Click join if you're not already hanging out with the cool kids. It's also going to be in the show notes if you're watching us on YouTube or hearing us via podcast. Check your show notes for that data. And you can always catch us on Twitter at Identico, IDENTECO.
Spin-off idea for Identico.
Oh,
A bear
Give it to
themed Identico.
A bear themed Identico.
like how would that work?
Bear
Yes.
Identico.
Cyber bears.
That's great.
Cyber
Yes.
bears. Can you imagine
Yes.
a big grizzly bear with like the cyber fucking glasses and stuff, dude? And
Yes.
like an 80s jacket, dude. I'm all about this.
Yes.
Yes.
That would be rad. All right, so we're going to be releasing some additional content over this break while we're out for Identico. There's going to be, I think, like a charity game, maybe a crossover game's been mentioned. We're just not going to just leave you bored. We promise. There's also going to be a short story featuring me, or, well, Katassi, that's going to be releasing soon as well. So, playidentico.com has the hookup for all of your Identico and Angel City merch. We've got some amazing stickers.
Oh.
Ooh, core roll book. Amazing stickers. That Bunny Boy one's my favorite. We've got core roll book, Mellow, spoiler alert. We've got some pins. Ooh, yes. Yes, give me the two-handed merch. Yeah.
I'm
These
double-fisted
stickers make a
merch.
great phone case. I've got Identico stickers all over my work laptop. Generate some really interesting questions. Basically, you need merch. You want to play your own version of Identico. You want to play along at home. You want to create your own little merry band of frienders. We've got a core rule book for you. Anything that you need to have to be an Identico superfan is on playidentico.com. You also can pick up Defiance of Chaos, which will give you some kind of info about season 1 and season 2. You can get that on amazon.com.
It's available in the Kindle formats now.
You can read it electronically?
Yeah,
What?
it gets delivered to you in 60 seconds or less.
What? That's even faster than Amazon now.
Right?
Whoa. Dang. Yep.
Peter, you're my favorite. All right. And not only do we have a sweet special episode for y'all tonight, but not only do you get to experience me in all of my GM glory, but you also get a giveaway. Tune in at the break. We're going to have some details for you about that. We've got some rad adventure dice, some dice tower and a holster from Zuccotti Corp. And if you don't have one, we might could sneak a copy of the first book, maybe.
I think I have to look at the reserves, but I think I still have a couple of copies that are fully signed by all the writers as well. I'm gonna have to look back in the merch room over here, but I believe I still have one, so I want to put that in there with it.
I have one of those, and they're pretty rad. You definitely want one.
I can't wait to show off the dice tower and this stuff at the break. It's gonna be fun.
I'm super excited.
Okay, that goes right.
Can we also include a prize that if they win post-COVID, they can come to Washington and I will give them a big pin and a razor tattoo of muffin? Prison tattoos.
There are several health departments that would fine us.
I'm
They
feeling
don't need
sure
to
that
know
a couple of them are
They
down
don't
the
need to know
street.
about it. Just don't tell them.
Yeah, you just put it out on the World Wide Web. It's okay. Nobody knows.
This isn't recorded or anything.
Not a bit.
No.
It's not going to be up on YouTube on Monday and then a podcast form on Tuesday. And
Look,
You know.
people have a constitutional right to do with their body as they so choose. I'm not asking for payment for it.
I feel like it's illegal to offer hepatitis C as a prize.
Well, I don't have hepatitis, so are you providing that?
no. Can we move this on?
Something joke COVID not wearing masks
Right.
against rights.
Yeah, exactly.
My freedoms.
My freedoms. All right.
Wear a mask.
This seems like a good point for the rules.
Yeah.
So, you got bears, you got honey, you got problems. So everybody's rolled a character. They've given you a little update about what that's about. This character has 2 stats. It's bear and it's criminal. It's got 3 points in each. This roving sloth of bears is on the hunt to heist some honey. And they're gonna let some D6s decide their fate. That's gonna end well. When a player needs to act, they're gonna roll a D6 and they're gonna hope that they get a number that is lower than the current level of that stat that they have. There are bear actions, which are like, bear actions, terrified, growl, climb, etc., that kind of stuff. And anything that's not a bear action is a criminal action. So, how this works out for y'all is, so say you have 4 points in bear and you want, when you roll that dice, I'm not good with these rules.
No one is.
Hold on.
They're
I
very
just
confusing to
read
me.
them today.
It's easy to play. So I've actually played this before. It's easy to play. It's difficult to explain. So if you don't understand the rules as I'm explaining them, just hang out. Once you watch a round or two, it'll make a lot more sense. So you're going to roll a d6 when you decide what your action is. If you get a number that's lower than the current stat you're going for, so like if you're trying to climb and you have 4 bear and you roll a 3, that means you succeeded at your bear action. And so you have to give yourself 1 more point in bear and take 1 away from criminal. Basically, the points are on a slider. And like I said, bear actions include things like maul, run, climb, scare people, steal picnic baskets, basically, that kind of stuff. Although that's kind of a gray area because it is a criminal act, so I'd let you have that one either way.
Look, Yog been through that, so hopefully we don't have to go through that.
And for our players,
I just thought of that Jay-Z reference. I want an extra goddamn dice for that one.
And for our players, I highly recommend you get 2 extra d6 and set them in front of you and use those as your counter for what your stat level is on either side.
Oh, that's actually
because
smart.
I guarantee
Shit,
you will forget it.
Oh, I had a little notepad thing over here that I was doing it on.
And I am not keeping track of this nonsense.
No, the GM never has to. That's not. Welcome to the hot seat, man. You don't have to keep track of things. That's why I give you all character sheets.
All right. So, does that kind of make sense? Basically, you try to do a bear action, you roll lower than your bear level, you succeed, you have to move a point higher in bear. Same goes for criminal, the other direction.
Nice.
So when you fail a roll, so you roll higher than your current stat for the action that you're trying to perform, you experience frustration and you move a point towards bear, like when you fail just spectacularly at something. When you succeed spectacularly, you can experience greed and move a point towards criminal. And at any point, players can voluntarily move 1 point towards bear or criminal by RPing a flashback scene where the bears are planning the crime. And if the scene is RP'd well enough, I'll let them have the point.
And to clarify, if you're moving a point, you subtract it from one and add it to the other, so both your stats change.
Got it.
Right.
So there's only ever 6 total between
Yeah.
the 2 of them.
Yes.
Yeah, I like this line down here when it says the end. If you're a criminal, stat ever reaches 6, you're lured into a life of crime and betray the party. Or
all that honey.
or if your bear stat ever reaches 6, you flip out bear style and lose it.
We would have to call animal control, and guys, I just don't have time for that tonight, y'all.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. No, thank you. So, let's see if we can heist some honey.
My body is ready.
If it's your stat that you have a bonus in, you roll 2d6 and take the better die.
Thank you. Yes. If you are, if your special stat for your bear class is climb and you're trying to climb, you get to roll at advantage. At bear paw advantage, you get to roll at paw advantage.
Paw advantage. Okay. All right. So as a black bear, my special skill is climb. So unlike
You and me
real
both.
life, where I can't get up anywhere, I can climb, and I would roll 2d6 instead, right?
Cool, so Mal is going to spend his entire game in trees and shit.
Maybe. I'm just
It's
hanging
possible.
out.
Sloth bear. All right, so HoneyCon 2020. Wouldn't you know it, there is some spoiled ass Fire Festival attendance trust fund kid who's the convention organizer for this. His name's Norab Rump. He's shirking all the mandates for virtual events this year. Moron. And so he's decided that if we have HoneyCon out in a fishing village, it's outdoors, people can socially distance, it'll be fine. It won't be fine. Because guess what? This fishing village is inhabited by a collective of bear hunting police. Police. They're on vacation from Paw in Order. So there's obviously loads of sticky, sweet honey, but also the extremely rare and highly coveted black orchid honey. One sip instantly transforms you into a magnificent goth. Boots, bustiers, and black eyeliner. Instantaneously.
My Chemical Paw Rants.
Yes. All right.
Bearnard Way.
You've got your mission. Didn't he write Umbrella Academy?
Yes, he did. It's a fantastic show.
Shout out Elliot Page. Nice to meet you. Thank you for trading Eddie as your pronouns.
Oh, we've already made Pete slam his mic down. It's fantastic. We've done our job.
Excellent. Okay, so how do you want to bear seed? You bears are on the side of a highway that runs next to a river that's near this fishing village. And you happen upon an old man. He introduces himself as Anarchist Al. And he's not a huge fan of this fishing village. And he thinks that having all these people come around to this fishing village is going to make things a lot worse. He's not into that. So he wants y'all to sneak in, see if you can steal the honey that they're all the rage about, and that extra black orchid honey. If you can steal it all and get all of these yuppies out of here, you can keep it all, he says.
Does he have a car we can borrow?
Let me see.
Is this a man or a bear?
Think Grizzly Adams. It really crosses the line at some points, and you can't quite tell.
Shit, my fucking cousin's in this game.
Does that mean he knows we're sentient bears?
Yes, because in this game, like, bears can communicate with each other, and bears can kind of, if they don't eat humans immediately, they can kind of communicate with the human through, like, grunting wordy stuff, like honey bear, a honey bear, etc.
Wait, can we be the bear that does like half sign language that's just like feed me, bitch?
That's Yogi. He communicates through interpretive dance of stealing your picnic basket.
Nice.
No, he does not have a car. However, he's got some canoes tied up on the riverbank. You ever been a bear in a canoe?
Can I drive one of those? Does it have a steering wheel and gas pedal?
Yeah.
For purposes of I said so, driving counts for boats.
Sweet.
I plan on rocking the boat. Just want to let you know.
Don't
So
tip the
Wild's
boat
going
over.
and someone else is going.
I would like to turn to Flora and just go, wow, 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 which in bear means please don't do that.
Okay, if you guys kill me with lulls, I can't DM for you.
Wait. I just want to say that I go back, and that means I do whatever the damn well I please.
I'm the unhinged one here.
I want to. Yeah, I want to look at the at Grizzly Adams, and I just kind of want to look at him and be like, man, like, you got canoes, man, but do you have oars? Cause these paws, man, like these paws only go so far. I'm just saying, 2 canoes is cool and all, but do you have oars?
They might be a little dirty, and they're kind of small. But if you don't mind some dirty little oars,
That's okay.
I think I can help you out. Anarchist Al says.
Dirty oars are better than dirty paws. That's a great
Fuck
song.
this noise, and then I'm gonna run for a canoe.
I would like a smash cut to my rookie young bear trying to figure it out and laying sideways on the canoe, trying to bat at the water instead of getting oars. It's the logical choice.
Dr. Bear will walk over to the canoe and take his glasses off all like sexily and just look at it and go, son, I don't know if that's how that's supposed to go.
Get in, nerds. Let's go get some honey.
Look, sir, just because I'm wearing glasses does not mean I am a nerd.
I'm talking to you, Four Eyes. Just get in the fucking boat.
I did not go to 8 years of doctor school to be called Mr.
I did not go to Mister. Get in the boat.
I get in the boat. I get in the boat with Reginald.
This is very aggressive. I'm going to run to the canoe. Get in it.
I'll also get in the canoe.
Excellent. Do we want one canoe? Do we want two canoes? There are two.
I feel like it might be better to do the one. I don't know why I feel like that has less disaster capable.
See, you know.
How are you going to fit 4 bears in one?
How are we,
Bear.
GM?
Are you saying
Bear
we're barely fit?
Yeah. That's
Look.
a different type of YouTube clip.
I
4
don't
bears,
know.
1 canoe. Different type of YouTube clip.
We
I
don't
don't know
have the
how we're
leather
gonna
yet.
fit. But all I know is that since, you know, the bear incarnation of Eve is in this canoe, we're gonna somehow like careen off of the river and explode or something on the.
Yeah. I want to be. I want.
Unhinged. I am incompetent. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
We'll get hit by some kind of like canoe style semi truck on the river and die.
Look,
What's Eve? Me think you mixing up universes. Go get honey.
Fourth wall.
see, I'm an incompetent bear, so I want to be like Barack Obama in that one viral image right now where he's just in the back with this thing like, how or work? Don't know.
He's leaning back.
Yeah.
I
Just
can see it so perfectly. So you guys are rowing a little bit. Row for 5 or so minutes. You see some salmon swim by your little boat. Real hard not to take a snack break, but you are bears on a mission. So you row for about 5 minutes and you start hearing what sounds like people-y noises off to your right.
which translates into just a snap at a point, not actually words.
People noises to the right.
Is there a place we can pull in and not be seen?
Yeah, there's a little, kind of a little inlet before it goes around the bend where you think the people noises are coming from that you can pull the canoes up on to the shore and be relatively out of the way behind a little outcropping of rocks.
I just want to say, you just asked if 3,000 pounds of bear on a single canoe, if there was any spot where we could park it and get out unnoticed.
I'm unhinged. These things don't factor in. So I'm going to start paddling for everything my 2 bear paws are worth towards the shore.
I'm
in
still holding the
disregard for
canoe.
canoe safety.
I'm still holding the oar in the back, just kind of like,
I feel like with your incompetence, we're just like going around in circles.
Yeah, I don't do it from the other side. I just do it from one side. I'm right
Yeah.
pawed, not left pawed.
Can I jump in the water out of the canoe as we are coming up to the shore and catch a salmon?
You absolutely can. Are you going to make tamales out of it?
I'm sorry, ma'am. There are no tamales in this universe.
There are tamales.
There's tamales.
Okay, so Flora is just paddling wildly towards the shore, making a bunch of noise. This excites the salmon for some reason, doesn't scare them off. Apparently, they're not used to bears in this neck of the woods. And so you're able to actually swipe up 4 salmon.
Nom 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 nom.
Line up like a cha-cha line. You're gonna eat all of them?
This is.
Yeah,
she gets all
I support
4?
What, did you want some?
Well, yeah, I was
Y'all
gonna
are
snipe. I'm gonna
touching your
snipe
own
one.
dinner. Why is she supposed
Look.
to do it for you?
Why,
She's
yeah,
a
why do I have
grizzly.
to catch you the food?
Grizzlies are hungry.
Yeah.
I am.
Do I need to roll for
literally-
catch? Is that a
for
bear
catch? Yeah,
move?
do you
Roll
want
for
us to
catch.
Roll for catch?
Yeah, roll for catch.
All right.
I just want to eat a tree.
God, my incompetency sucks. What? Man, the penthouse suite in Bearness is terrible.
Okay, so you failed your catch fish.
Yeah, how bear work?
How bear work is you go to swipe at your fish, you miss, you fail to connect with anything else, and end up just face first in the muddy shore bank.
Remember to move your point since you failed.
I succeeded, so I'm good. I still am eating those 4 salmon, so thank you.
Well, when we get to shore, I'm gonna find the nearest shore-adjacent tree and attempt to climb it.
Okay, roll at advantage.
I succeeded with the 1. So I'm going to attempt to climb high enough that I can see maybe where the camp is or where this con is and maybe scope out the area.
Okay, Bearnard, is the tree that Reginald just climbed the one that you're trying to eat?
Probably not. How many trees are around?
I mean, it's kind of foresty. I sent you guys the message about what the environment looks like.
The map.
The map. The map.
Probably not. I don't know. No. I wouldn't have climbed like a big tree. It would have been like a tiny tree nearby. So I don't know any better because I'm a rookie, chat. I'm a rookie bear.
Yes, you are. Certified rookie. All right, Joe, roll a d6 and tell me what you get.
A 6.
Okay, you get to the top of the trees and you can't see anymore, but you can hear a little bit better. And the sounds are definitely coming from the outcropping of rocks that's a little bit to your east.
He's over there! And I'm going to point in that general direction and then slide down the street.
Doc.
Just like,
Oh, good.
and just like a shower of branches and bark. Not even being remotely stealthy about that.
Dr. Bear is wringing out his lab coat after getting all muddy and dirty. Very grumpy right now. Very grumpy.
Excellent.
So,
Bearnard.
should I use sense honey to verify? Like, honey over there.
Don't you mean verify?
Yeah, verify. Thank
I feel
you.
like we should put a disclaimer on the stream to warn people about the brain damage they're going to suffer from all these puns.
This podcast is made by adults using adult puns. You have been warned.
All right, yeah. Use your roll for sense honey and see if you can sniff it out on the breeze.
And we want to be higher or lower than the number.
You want to roll lower than your bear stat.
I failed. I rolled a 4. Now I have to
Your
change
point.
Unfortunately, the forest is so full of piney goodness right now that you can't smell anything that doesn't smell like pine salt.
Someone spilled
law.
a can of pine salt.
Very clean.
Dr. Bear does not trust Reginald, so he is going to climb and take a look at the scenario. Because the last time Dr. Bear trusted Reginald, he ended up in the mud.
That's true.
So,
All right.
Yeah.
Roll at advantage to climb.
Cass,
thank God I had fucking advantage.
Which dock did we start? Like, where are we closest to in landing?
Okay, so you are off to the west.
Okay.
So you'll be off that way. There's like a little you can't see it on the map, but there's like a little outcropping of rocks that sticks out that kind of shields the fishing village from view from where you're at right now.
I'm gonna stand on my hind legs and see if I can see up over the rocks without like having anybody notice what's going on.
Okay, roll for bear.
Roll for bear.
Roll bear.
Success? Wait, when you succeed, do you move points?
Yes.
Yes.
So it's every roll you move a point then.
Yep.
And you take from criminal to bear if you succeed?
When the plan goes off without a hitch, move 1 point from bear into criminal.
I'm looking pretty bear right now.
Well, you can always RP a planning sesh before you do this heist if you need to move something back to like weight it a little bit more criminal.
Yeah, can I do that?
Yeah. So, y'all, tell me about your planning session that you're having for this heist.
Honey, get it. Let's go.
That was bear for. I'm new here, but I can drive, and I'm the best at it. And I'll just point to my crown and I'll drive you out of there.
I just imagine that we're sitting around in like the camera is pointed down, but it just every once in a while the fan is twirling, so it's doing that thing where it like swipes through and it's all moody and shit, and we're like Flora is the only one actually pointing to a map in anything like that, and he's like, I'm the rookie, but I'm the best driver, and I'm like, who's the rookie? And then Reginald over here is like, fuck yeah, honey, let's go. And Flora's just like, what the fuck did I get myself into?
I feel like I would have checked Bearnard's crown to see why my crown doesn't make the same noise. Because now I want that one.
My crown's just a Burger
I
King
see you,
crown.
rookie. That's fantastic and very fitting for you.
Truth.
Yeah. He actually paid for that upgrade. It was like a pay for play sort of situation. So like, it's all right, but it's not like legit.
Oh, he got the season pass.
Yeah, you gotta pay for that gold membership
Gotcha.
to Bearhood.
Yeah.
The Criminals Guild. You gotta learn the Thieves' Cant.
You ever wonder why it's not called Thieves' Can? Like, that's very negative of them. It's some bullshit.
Well, they're a bunch of Debbie Downers.
Okay. Well, Dr. Bear, Flora, Bearnard, Reginald. Well, we already know Reginald's off on a tangent, running towards the honey. What's the plan that you're coming up with, Flora?
Well, I think that first we need to get a vehicle, which we did. And then we needed to find out where the honey is, which we did. And then we're supposed to steal the honey, which, if we're role-playing the planning part of it, we don't know that Reginald's just making a beeline for the honey. No pun intended. Actually, all pun intended. So we will have planned to sneak to the honey. However, if he's making a beeline, I guess we're just gonna have to deal with that. I am a grizzly bear. Like, nobody wants to mess with me. I'm literally like 9 foot tall. Let's go.
Dr. Bear stands up, or actually slides down, and then just kind of puts both of his arms out. He goes, I got it! I got it! We use the crazy one as a diversion.
Sounds like a good plan.
Who's the crazy one?
I can't hear you.
I was gonna say, and Dr. Bear points off to the one that's running at the fucking shack. That one.
Oh.
So, Wild, you know from your successful be a bear roll, you kind of, when you popped your head up over the outcropping of rocks, you just kind of looked like another rock from a distance, so nobody really noticed you. But you could see that we've got about 5 buildings that are spread out. And there are about 6 guards that are spread throughout the camp. And you notice that there's one of the shacks in particular has 2 guards stationed right outside of it, and that people seem to be like giving it a wide berth, like they're not going up close to that building unless they're going through the front door specifically.
All of the guards, can we, like, are they identifiable as guards if they're walking through the crowds? Okay, I just wanted to make sure so I didn't, like...
Also known as acceptable casualties.
You don't have your minigun in this one.
Dude, I'm basically playing the bear version of Muffins at this point.
He's always this. Every game.
I rolled.
Yep, Rogar too.
The universe pushed me into this. I rolled for unhinged.
It's honey muffins this time, though.
I
Very
didn't
sweet.
ask to be born this way.
Bear claws and honey buns all around.
He's not bad, he's just drawn this way.
Yeah.
All right, so you know that information. Do you want to relay it to the other bears?
Yes, I'm going to relay it to the other bears and also let them know that Reginald's already halfway there, apparently.
Oh yeah, I'm just barreling there. I've never heard fun. Barreling towards the camp, completely covered. Like at this point, my fur is just like covered in bark and like twigs and bush bits and maybe a few stray like bird eggs broken in there.
I was really hoping like a raccoon was gonna jump up and ride it like a steed. Just onward!
Roll for raccoon, Joe.
The Trash Panda League is joined
One.
with the bears.
You successfully, and you don't have to add a point to criminal because this is my idea and not yours. You successfully make a raccoon friend on the way. And it doesn't seem to, you don't question at all that a raccoon just like grabbed onto your butt flanks and was like, "Sup, dude? I'm Rocket."
Well, as we're going, I'm gonna reach back up and bear fist bump the little tiny raccoon paw. Just boop. Let's go, buddy.
You make
I was
a soul
afraid-
connection with the raccoon at this point.
I have become the raccoon.
Yes.
Well, raccoons really just are trash pandas, so it fits. It fits, right? Like it all works together.
They're probably related somehow.
Yeah. Science. I should know that, but I'm not that
You're
kind
the
of doctor.
doctor.
I'm not that kind of doctor. It's
Yeah,
fine.
but you should just know. You're from Bear College. I'm sure it came up in biology at least once.
I know. I'm from Baylor. Yeah.
Barreler.
Battler.
Go Grizzlies.
Go Grizzlies.
All right. So, the fact that Reginald's now just like at an unbearable pace toward the camp seems like Dr. Bear's plan for a diversion is already playing out. So, what's your
just like we
follow-up?
drew it up.
So I'm guessing we'd probably have the easiest time of going around the west edge of the camp until we can get to that building. Does that sound okay to you guys?
I like that. I turned to Bearnard and I was like, "Keep the canoe running, kid."
So as I'm charging towards the camp, I am going to keep
Some
a lookout
sass.
for any cars or trucks or vehicles of any variety that happen to be parked.
Bearnard, being a rookie, takes this advice to mean that he needs to get in the canoe and row it back out to the middle of the river.
Yeah, that.
Quick getaway. Nothing's stopping you from rowing.
True.
Yeah. Pretty much. I'm just gonna scope the area out.
So is it just me and Flora like sneaking up the left flank, basically?
Yep. You're sneaking up on the west side there on the edge of the that shack that's just to the left of the one with the red around it.
Oh god.
I am sneaking up by some definition.
Stop sneaking!
Just by somebody's definition, just not a bear's definition.
This is going exactly the way that I thought it would.
So I happen to see any vehicles around.
You do see actually a gator on the east edge of the camp as you're running up.
It's practical. Middle of woods. Makes sense.
On the opposite side of the camp that we're coming in on, or on our side?
On the side you're coming in on, across from the side that Flora and Dr. Bear are coming in on.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to steal it.
Roll for criminal, Fiona Apple.
I succeeded.
Okay, so you are in the gator and it's running. You notice there are some sweet flare launchers on the side. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna start slowly creeping around the perimeter of the camp. And if anyone happens to see me, I'm gonna immediately just floor it in whatever direction I happen to be pointing at the time.
You're gonna creep like TLC until it's too late.
I need you to roll a d4 and tell me what you get.
A 6.
On a d4. You got a
Oh, on a D4. Sorry, I thought you said roll a D6. Hang on, hold on.
Adding his driving bonus from his identical sheet.
I don't have time to be manic and smart. Pick one. Pick one.
I thought you were unhinged instead of incompetent.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, I'd like to talk about branding here, please.
I mean, one can argue some kind of unhinged as being incompetent of the brain, but
That's true. Okay, so you're going to drive the gator off in a northerly direction. Nobody... Actually, roll criminal for me.
a tied. I don't remember if that's a success or not. Don't think it is.
Equal or under
I
the
don't care.
relevant skill, you succeed.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then it is. All right, so you are entering into the camp on the between the two shacks that are over on the east edge of the camp, over to the right of the map.
So guys, hate to break this to you. This is out of character. I am already at 1 bear, 5 criminal.
How do we do the bearification? Does he need...
Honey,
Do you...
Oh, fuck.
have to eat honey or start failing some bear rolls.
Fuck. If you fail a criminal roll, won't a failure still move you
Yeah.
toward bear?
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, but
But he'd have to roll a 6.
I'd have to roll a 6. So bear, I have to just not roll a 1.
Want you?
To be a bear, you have to not roll. So to do bear things, you have to not roll a 1?
Yeah.
All right. Well, what bear thing do you want to do?
Is there any bear things that I can do from within a gator? What could...
You can sun yourself.
I know exactly what I can do as a bear thing. I'm gonna do what all dumbass bears do, and I'm just gonna start munching on the seats of the gator. Just gonna eat it.
Tearing into it. Nice.
Rolling
Okay.
for bear. Hopefully I don't roll a 1. I did not. I rolled a 2. I have failed
All
to
right.
munch.
So you try to bite into the seat, but it turns out it's this really dense, thick memory foam because, like, these police really like their butts to be cushy. And so the bear can't actually bite into it because every time he tries, it just smushes under his teeth.
NASA Tech.
All right. Bearnard, what you are rowing out in the middle of the lake. You're starting to come up to where you can actually see the camp. So
Cool.
you can see you've got the easternmost dock in view, and you can see the 4 guards that are right out there by the water.
Okay. Well, are there trees along the coastline?
There are a few little ones. No, like, it's not like an evergreen situation, but like a couple of willow trees, maybe like an oak tree, one of the mapley bitches.
Okay, mapley bitches. I'm gonna paddle towards the shore and like just casually get out of the canoe and just be like, I'm a bear walking around, splash, splash at the bank. Be like, I'm trying to get fish, but I'm really watching to see if the guard turns around.
Roll criminal for the driving.
Okay.
Driving and dismount from the canoe.
I succeeded. I rolled a 1, and I have 4 criminal.
Excellent. Okay. So you successfully were able to navigate the boat up to the shore. You're able to park it behind a little tree and kind of where the view is blocked by the building. You're actually parking it over on the west side, so you're kind of meeting up with where Dr. Bear and Flora are.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Do I move a point for criminal or bear for that one?
Yes, you succeeded, so you move 1 towards criminal.
Oh shit! I also have 5 criminal.
Do a bear thing. Be the bear. Be the bear.
I mean, is there any garbage around?
Yeah, they're putting on a festival, so they've got some recycling bins, some garbage bins that are right down in that same area where you're at.
Okay.
Because Norab Rump is definitely just going to put that shit in a canoe and send it down the river when this festival is over.
That bitch.
Perfect. And I'm near Flora and Dr. Bear, or?
Yeah, they were sneaking around the west side of the camp from kind of behind, and you're coming up from the bottom left.
Okay, so I'm not like next to them, so I could distract.
No, but you can see them.
Okay.
Like, if you wanted to try and get their attention, you probably could do that. If you did it in the bear way, you could roll for that.
Way. I mean, I want to munch some garbage. I want to eat some garbage. Okay.
Roll for garbage eating.
Okay, so then I have to roll what, A1?
No, you're doing a bear thing, so anything lower than... Wait.
Did we get backwards?
See, this is how the math confuses me.
Dang. What? Hold, chat.
Joe, didn't we just have 1 bear point for you just now?
I'm back up to 2.
Well,
Right, but how did we solve that?
I tried to eat those seats.
so basically...
Okay, so you need to do a bear thing and fail, which basically, if you get anything other than a 1, you'll fail and get to move 1 point back the other way.
So, like, I'll get 1 point towards criminal or bear?
You'll get a point towards criminal.
Ooh.
If you don't roll a 1.
Okay. Oh, baby. All right.
Well, hold on.
3.
Hang on. What's your stats at, Pete?
1 and 5. 1 bear, 5 criminal.
Right, so you would move 1 from criminal to bear to start evening yourself out. You wouldn't go full crim.
Yeah, so only if you succeeded at that would you have gone full criminal, but you failed because you didn't roll a 1.
Oh. Okay. I'm probably going to ask that a couple more times.
You're still with us,
It's
buddy?
fine. It took me a minute to get it.
Okay. So I failed my roll to eat garbage. What did I... Yeah.
So you get your paws up on the side of the recycling bin, and you start trying to nose it open, but they have it on a padlock that has like a combination, so you can't just like yank on it.
I mean, you are a rookie bear, but this is pretty embarrassing.
And when you're done, you just kind of like sadly go back to the ground and like go back to the shore and kind of swipe at the water, like hoping nobody saw you fail at being a bear.
A
I'm
woo?
pointing and laughing.
So Flora has noticed you.
Hey.
Roll a d6 for me and tell me what you get, Pete.
Oh, okay. Rolling a d6. I got a 1 that time.
Okay, so you do notice Flora. You don't have to move anything, but you notice her like pointing and laughing at you, and it kind of makes you mope a little bit more. But then you're just kind of like, well, I am the rookie. That's kind of like they're supposed to be laughing at me.
I must get better for Flora Chan. It's the best bear.
Wait. If we're doing this anime style, does that make me the weird doctor off to the side that's trying to help you train to get better for Flora Chan?
Creepy doctor.
Yeah. I don't know how I like this.
Polar Bear Cafe. Watch
My
it.
life,
Polar
man.
Bear Cafe, watch it, yes. Ice Bear approves.
I have to be the reasonable one and identical all the time. You get to wear that hat tonight.
Well, I was just
More the reasonable one.
I like how you all said basically the same thing at the same time. But I will remind you, and I'm going to go back and tally this at some point. I have not started a single fight.
No, Muffins. Greeting somebody with a 20 millimeter is starting a fight.
I haven't done that.
We have it on YouTube.
We'll
Do
roll the
not play
tape
with
back in the Twitch clips later. Don't worry.
it. We got you. We're
Yeah.
here for our public. All right, so Flora, when you watch Bearnard fail immensely at attempting to eat trash out of a locked trash can, what are you going to go up to him? Are you going to continue with what you're doing? What are you up to?
So I'm by the building with the 2 guards. I notice that there is a salmon drying rack next to the building, possibly, and I want to steal a salmon and give it to Bearnard so that he can stop moping so he can steal the stupid honey.
Okay, I'll allow that. Go ahead and roll for bear. Or actually, which are you at? What's your split?
I'm 4 bear, 2 criminal.
Okay, go ahead and roll for bear.
I failed my bear roll. Does that mean that I get another bear point?
You get another bear point, but
I was
somehow
hoping-
you managed to fail at hunting salmon.
No, I succeeded at hunting salmon. Dr. Bear failed at hunting salmon. I was hoping that stealing was a criminal thing. Apparently that's a bad
I will let
thing.
you make the argument, like, because you were stealing fish. So, like,
Fair.
I will let you make the argument to re-roll it as criminal.
Okay. Can I'm gonna re-roll as criminal.
Go ahead.
Failed that too. Just switch the point over.
You're just eating the point on bear, my babes. Sorry.
Sad points everywhere.
You're unqualified.
Oh,
I just want to point out that Joe was first closest to being most criminal, and I was also first closest to being most bear.
As Wix pointed out earlier, is anyone surprised that that's the case?
This jives just perfectly with your actual personalities. So
I'm
that's
surprised
fine.
it's taking this long.
So speaking of doing illegal shit,
Hold on.
oh, you haven't got to.
I
Dr.
would
Bear
like
needs to do things.
I would like to look into if I close enough to where I can see into the windows.
You are, because you're going up with Flora as she's trying to steal the salmon, but when she fails to steal the salmon, she actually knocks the rack over.
Fuck.
Which alerts a guard you did not previously notice who's stationed on a rooftop to your north, who now fully can see you. You and Dr. Bear and Flora.
I'm about to go Bear Force 1 and do a barrel roll and climb up to the roof to swipe at him and use my bear.
Okay, you can roll an advantage for the climb.
Thank God. I'm successful.
All right, and now roll for the swipe, not an advantage.
Not an advantage. Okay. I gotta get my dice here. Let's go. Yes!
Okay, that moves you 2 points towards criminal.
Fuck. Wait, is that to criminal or to bear? That was very bear, right? Or was that criminal?
Yes, but when aren't all successes that you move towards criminal?
Yes.
All success go to criminal?
Creed, when the plan goes off without a hitch, move
Yep.
1 point from bear into criminal.
Crap. I am very criminal right now. I will have to go bear in a minute.
Oh, Joe's not the only asshole that did that.
I just said you were going to be the first, and I just saved somebody by mauling.
I mean, you are a bad doctor if you think mauling is saving someone.
Surgery. Just field surgery. Yeah, yeah.
Field surgery. He's playing mashup in this bitch. All right. Reginald, what are you up to, you little shenaniganizer?
So, you said I didn't see anybody going north.
Right.
So I'm gonna immediately wang a left on this thing, like full speed, like just, I'm a bear, I don't super understand what brakes are. And I'm just gonna crank this wheel all the way to the left and head towards the buildings. And I'm trying to do some like high speed motorized reconnaissance of where this honey might be.
Roll me criminal.
Blech. I actually failed.
Okay, so you try that. That's certainly your plan. However, given that whole bears don't understand brakes thing, you actually hit that guard that's in front of the building that's the second one in from the east side. You hit him and you smash into that building, pinning him to the building.
Okay.
And then the flares go off on the gator.
Excellent, that works out fine. Guys, I have bad news. I'm at 1 and 5 again.
Do you bear bad news?
I am the bearer of bad news.
Brrr.
Paw 5. Criminals.
Well, luckily for you, there was some honey being stored in the building that you just crashed into. You can swipe some out of it.
Shit. I'm gonna scarf some as much as I like. I'm not even really caring if people see me. I'm just gonna basically dive into the honey and just go full bear on it.
You just crashed a gator into a building and then set off some flares. Things are smoking. There's going to be a fire soon. They definitely noticed you.
That's fine.
I've got them all again.
Got
So-
honey, don't care.
So, Bearnard,
Yeah.
you have just seen Dr. Bear, just like Dr. Bear medicine woman toward this building and like scrabble up the side of it and swipe at this guard who had just noticed him and Flora when Flora knocked the salmon over that she was trying to get for you because you're a rookie.
Yeah.
You're over basically just south of where Dr. Bear and Flora are. In that little outcropping of trees. What do you want to do?
Man, I forgot to bring the canoe with me.
Just
Crap. Such a bad driver. Dang. Are there any cars, vehicles, or anything that could be boat-like around?
Yeah, I mean, they have a couple of boats around the docks that are there, but it isn't going to help you get to Dr. Bear and Flora because they're on the land. So what are you trying to, are you trying to keep the boat running or keep the getaway car running?
That's my one job. I'm gonna be there present with the boat, ready to go. I have no time to explain. Get in. We gotta go. That type of situation.
Okay, you're going to go over and attempt to steal that really large boat that's on the westernmost edge of that western dock.
Holy shit. Big boat.
I need you to roll for criminal.
Okay. Whew. Success. Does that
Excellent.
mean
You're able to steal the boat.
Okay. So I moved one to bear.
You're able. Yeah, move one to criminal.
Okay.
All successes are criminal.
Okay.
You know, it's like the U.S. economic system.
The more you know.
Just trying to make sure you get your educational tax.
But the economy.
Simple math.
I'm sorry. Continue. As you were saying.
All right, so you're successfully able to get in there, and by some miracle, the guards
It's a real
happen to
bear
be
market
talking
here.
to each other. And they are distracted, and they don't somehow see a bear climbing into their boat and unsubtly rowing it away. You're a bear. It's not like you have a lot of fine motor control with dirty little oars.
My idea was to pick up a canoe and carry it on land, but I like yours better. So just rowing off into the lake.
Well, you have like dragging it up on land where you're at is certainly going to alert the guards. If you want to do that,
No, I'm good. I'm keeping the boat running.
well, I asked you if you wanted to keep the boat running, and that's what you told me.
Yeah, yeah. But I could create a distraction, right?
By
from
dragging the boat
guard.
up, you certainly could.
I mean just like being in the lake with the boat. They'd be like, "What is the bear? The lake with the boat? What?" And they wouldn't even be looking at the. Do I know that as a bear?
I feel like it. Enough people have been like, "Whoa, a fucking bear!" that you know that you get people's attention.
Okay, I want to loosely paddle out into the lake, but then take a stop paddling a little ways in and just make bear noises out in the lake, like I'm howling, like the Three Wolf Moon T-shirt, like that.
So I'm
I am
playing.
bear. I'm
It's
power.
the worst.
I'm playing the bear version of Muffins. He's playing the bear version of Bunny Boy. Just Mr. Magooing all over the place.
We did not plan this. We literally rolled our characters when we got here today.
It's autobiographical.
This is just who we are at this point.
The universe knows.
Yep.
We've just become the meme.
We
You
are
must-
become bears.
You must be the bear.
All right, Pete, roll for bear.
I failed.
Okay, move a point towards bear. And you are out there making all kind of noises, but you sound more like Chewbacca than a bear, and so they mostly just look confused, and they're looking at each other and not you.
That's fine. Just don't look at my buds.
Flora, you
I
are
said butts. Bears only have one still.
That's just one butt.
it's
Uno butt.
bisected though, so technically
Two cheeks.
It's the size of two human butts smushed together.
2 cheeks, 1 butt.
Yep.
All right, Flora, you are kind of tangled up in the salmon drying rack that you were trying to get. The guard in front of the building that you're by hasn't noticed you, but obviously the guard that Dr. Bear is fighting with has seen you. What do you want to do?
Is there a window on this building?
Yes.
I want to jump through the window. With all of the salmon rack on me.
I'm going to let you pick what to roll for that because there are bear shenanigans, which is a bear roll, and you're breaking and entering, which is a criminal roll. So whichever roll benefits you, roll that and tell me if you win.
I still managed to fail it. I have 1 point before I am full bear.
Maybe I won't be the first.
Well, but wait, if you rolled it as criminal, then you... Oh, no, you're still moving to bear.
Yep.
Oh, I had a 4 and a 2 and I rolled a 5.
Well, you do make it into the window, and now you're stuck. and your face is in the building, and your bear butt is not in the building.
It's like a very
So I'm
Winnie the
Pooh
Pooh
Bear.
situation. Yeah.
Yeah, living taxidermy. Because you're just like bear on the
Antlers on
wall
my butt.
So just bare ass hanging out.
with the salmon
bear
wrap around it. So
Yeah,
it's got
it's
like
framed.
She's got a skirt of salmon.
Yeah.
It's quite a great, actually, spring look. So you just keep that in mind, Flora. Salmon, it's your color, baby.
Thank you. I just wanted to let you know that I plan on rolling to fart if anybody comes near me. So
I think we can. I could see either way. You could definitely weaponize that.
yep.
All right, Dr. Bear, you are on a rooftop grappling with a human man guard.
Yep.
You've already got one swipe in on him.
I would like to give him a bear hug.
Excellent. Are you trying to like just squish him to death? Or are you trying to like bear hug and tackle him so that you roll off the roof? What do you do?
It's like Ruski bear. I take bear hug and then I go wham like Zangief in Street Fighter.
And then just like toss him off the edge of the roof.
Yeah, I figure that's the best bear move I can make.
That's I'd say that covers the bare necessities.
Yes, and I fail at that because I needed to.
Excellent. So you pick him up, you Ruski bear him, you go to toss him over, and you actually both check off the edge.
Chekhov's bear. That'll
Well
come
done.
into play later.
Yep. So you're both on the ground now. You're laying on top of the human man. Luckily, somehow you still managed to kill him. He is squished, so that guard is no longer an issue.
I am embarrassed.
Gravity's a blood curse that befalls us all.
That look that Pete just gave me. Says everything.
I mean, I figure from Pete's vantage point, he just saw you chuck off the top of the building.
He did, yeah.
All right, and Reginald, let me know what you're doing right now. You just crashed a gator into a building. You just nommed some honey. You got some of your bear spirit back.
The building that I crashed into, what else is inside it from what I can see from here?
It's got like a little camp stove and a little refrigerator, and some like chairs and fishing equipment. Like it just looks like a little fishing village house, or it did before you.
Before I burned it down. Okay, so I'm gonna go towards the next nearest building, but I'm running like full out because I figure at this point I've made a lot of noise, so people probably know I'm here. Like I'm trying to break the sound barrier here.
Okay. I need you to roll. You say you're just like running full tilt towards the next building over?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll there.
I failed.
All right. So in the process of trying to run, you catch your paw on a tree root and you tumble ass over tea kettle and into what is actually a laser grid protecting the next shack
Yes.
over. And that's a really great spot for us to take our break.
Oh, break time.
So we're going to take a little break here.
I have
Get
so
a little
many bear
refreshed.
puns.
Hydrate, re-up that pun game,
Okay.
but we're coming back.
Hey, thanks for joining us for tonight's episode of Angel City Stories. If you want to catch us live, tune in every week to twitch.tv/Identico at 7 p.m. Pacific. Now let's get back to the action.
When we last left our intrepid band of bears, bear brothers, plus Flora. I see you, girl. Some of them were stuck in a window with their butt hanging out with a skirt of salmon. Some of them were trying quite unsuccessfully to bear about in the middle of a boat in the middle of a lake to distract some guards. And Dr. Bear, you were trying to suplex somebody off a rooftop and ended up duplexing. Yeah?
Yes, it went from suplex to duplex. And now I'm just kind of... blah.
Are you now Plex?
I am
The
plexed.
insurance on that is going to cost you twice as much.
Yep.
The Reginald, the bear, over there, unhinged, out of control, this guy, crashed a gator into a house.
Crashed a gator carrying this party.
Are you bearing the weight of this heist,
I
sir?
am bearing the weight.
Okay.
It's unbearable.
Okay.
He set off some emergency bears, the fire kind. So we've got a cabin on fire.
What is up with our trash panda friend, though?
Our trash panda friend, he hung on to Reginald's hindquarters. He's
Of course he
back
did.
there to his back left butt meats. He's just got his arm entangled in some of the branches that are stuck in his fur. So he's just like hanging out. It's kind of like a subway, like a feral subway,
Because he's a boss.
like subway train car combination, train bear. There's a lot happening, but when Reginald tripped over that tree root and went ass over tea kettle, it turns out the tea kettle part was the raccoon friend.
Oh, no!
No.
It's fine though, because Rocket managed to land on the side of the building.
Help me out, Rocket.
He rocked it.
Okay, so how do you want Rocket to help you, Reginald?
By helping me not be stupid with my rolls.
You're you, so Rocket can't unfuck that donkey.
So I need to do something bear related.
Yes.
So I'm just kind of out in the open in front of these couple houses here on the northern-ish side, I believe it was.
Yeah, that kind of to the northeast there.
Yeah.
Yeah, northeast. I'm bad at geography. I'm good at bears.
I'm gonna take a page out of old Gooter Poot's box here. Take a page out of his box. I went real dumb. Shut up. And I'm gonna attempt to eat some trash, all bear style.
First off, I love that that's our way of getting back our bear, our like bear humanity is like, I'm gonna eat some trash now.
Well, the building that you're near is you actually can I have you roll to smell honey?
Yeah. I rolled a 1.
That's a success?
Yes.
Did you just go full
Mayhap.
There is no trash around where you are, but you can detect the overwhelming presence of honey.
That's okay. I went full criminal, so I don't give a shit about bear stuff. We got a heist to do, and I'm gonna go straight for that honey.
Look, hang on. Look, chat. It has to be done, but we have to admit now that in everything, in life, Joe is a barbarian.
I'm not sure how Reginald can make a straighter line for the honey. But
Well,
here we are.
I'm just doing a no longer bear style. I'm like standing up on both legs, walking like I'm a human. just cruising on down the way.
What kind of hat did you have?
Crown. Burger King crown.
Burger King crown.
Nice.
I just want to know how driving a gator into a building is beer style.
Because he couldn't operate the
Before?
brakes.
Fair, okay.
I could see a bear running a car into a building. Oh,
That's
dear.
like the most likely thing I could see happening with a bear and a gator.
I'm gonna steal a page from what Wixie's just saying there, and then I'm gonna be power walking bear style.
He would like to speak to the manager.
Okay, so like, where are you going? Are you heading to the front of the building? Are you making your way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and you're
Yes.
hunting down?
Homebound.
I'm literally just going straight for the front of the building because at this point, humans would use the front door. So, and I don't do bear things because bear things are dumb.
Wait, aren't we at a spot like? Didn't you trip over a laser wire?
Yeah, he's actively walking through a laser field right now. So
Ow!
where he's walking toward,
I never said I was a smart human. I still
he's
am
an
a bear.
unhinged criminal. You alerted the guards that were at the front of that building. They are both advancing around the side of the building towards you right now. What do you want to do?
Wave at them in a human greeting. Like nothing to see here.
If you die, we'll bury you in a nice place.
Yeah, I'll tell them nothing to see here, but it's bear noises.
Okay, and additionally, the ruckus that you're causing by bear noising at these guards has alerted the guard that's out on the dock, so he's coming up as well. So you are now about to be faced with 3 human guards.
Man,
And
I'm just here for doing human stuff, so
they've got you stopped and they're questioning you like a human criminal bear.
Oh, they have to stop the black bear? They have to stop the black bear? That's some bullshit.
Okay, I
Fucking
warned you that
humans?
these
Fucking
police
humans?
were on vacation from Paw and Order.
Right? The fucking
it-
police stopping the black bear? Fucking hell.
is this in the same vicinity as our suplexed friend over here?
No, you're on the other side of the building from him.
Oh. Well, then I'm going to point out to the lake and be like, oh! Then point out towards my friend in the canoe.
The guards look at you and say, "You're a fucking bear."
I'm going to just gesticulate wildly towards the lake. Just, oh.
Do I see this?
You absolutely can see this.
Can we
You
have-
full purview of you? What you see is a building with an actively bright red laser grid, like alerting, like it's flashing. There's noise going off. In one side of that building, you see Flora. Well, you see half of Flora, the back half with a salmon skirt. You see Dr. Bear laid out, having just duplexed the guard off the rooftop, and he's just like laid out over him like sun in his butt style. And you see Reginald, the obvious criminal, just like gesticulating wildly at these guards who, like, all of the guards in the camp are now like advancing at him, but like it's a fucking bear, but he's like talking at them with like human inflection with his growls. And so they're just like, they keep shouting, "You're a fucking bear" at him.
They're coming right for us.
So we're gonna pause you right there, Reginald. Bearnard, what do you do with all of this?
I would like there to be a slight breeze and the camera to zoom in. And me to just peer over there and just squinty eye and bastard. And then and then I remember like, oh yeah, I was trying to distract them. And I want to let out a and start like paddling more aggressively to be intimidating and scary so that they'll just keep looking at me.
Okay.
So that's an action.
Is Terrify your...
No, it's detect honey.
Oh. Okay.
Do you want to read?
Sorry, I couldn't remember. I thought one of you was Terrify. It's, of course, the lovely and terrifying Eat. All right. So you are going to try and paddle a little closer and growl at them, and the guard at the back, the one that came from the dock, hears you and kind of turns around and goes, "It's another fucking bear!" At this, the other two guards turn around. So I need you to roll bear to scare.
Their fear fuels me. I succeeded.
So the guard that came from the dock that initially turned around and noticed you is actively peeing his pants right now. The other two guards have just noticed that the building to the right of them is on fire, and so they knock backwards into the guard who peed himself, and he's on the ground now.
Including the one I smushed.
The one that you smushed is still smushed into the building. Like they're a sandwich now. It's been a Bernini. It's like a gator bear sandwich. It was kind of like a Cubano situation. There were pickles. Now there's fire. Sriracha. Anyway, so yeah. You do manage to scare them. What do you want to just stay in the boat? Do you want to do anything else after that?
I'll probably stay in the boat. I mean, I could start paddling towards the shore, but I don't want to scare them towards my comrades.
They're kind of backing off to the east, kind of like they've noticed that the one building is on fire, so they're not headed that way, but they're kind of like backing themselves back towards the rock outcropping that we were hiding behind earlier.
So away from the building. Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, in that case, I'm gonna slowly head towards them, paddle towards them. Not in a threatening manner, but just let them know, you need to keep going that way, because I'm coming for you.
Yeah, they're trying to find the best path of beargress. Which is egress with no bears.
Excellent. Thank you.
Okay. Dr. Bear.
Yes.
You are, sorry, Flora, while all this is happening, you're just looking around at all of the honey, and you see there's this kind of this raised platform, little podium thing in the middle that has this big vase size, pitch black, obsidian black honey. And around you see various pallets with different jars of honey and different sizes, different denominations for the bear economy. And you see that, and then you notice out of the corner of your eye as you're kind of surveying everything that's available to be heisted, a raccoon straight up opens the window across the way.
This bitch.
Yep. What do you want to do?
And I can communicate with this trash panda.
Yes. We'll say for the sake of I want it. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Are we getting double-crossed?
Well, if we are, we can eat him.
We'll have to find out.
I'm gonna go, who are you and who are you working for?
I don't answer to you. I answer to anarchy.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to terrify him.
Trash bear.
Fucking Grizzly Adams.
So the raccoon has snuck in to the building and is going up on the platform to get the honey.
I'm gonna wear this raccoon as a hat.
Okay, so you're stuck in the window. What can you do as a bear to rectify that?
Wiggle my butt.
Picking up.
I'm kidding. I mean, obviously, I'm already gonna wiggle my butt.
You've been kicking your legs this whole time.
Just start spinning your tail and use it as a propeller.
Bearnard sees it and he's like, "That's a weird fan."
Tiny little bear nub.
As a rookie, he's like, "I don't know if I'm cut out for this."
Well, since grizzly bears have such very long claws, I'm going to reach as far as my arms can reach and start pulling myself with my claws in the floor, pulling myself in so that I can finish my B&E.
An A&R. Okay.
A&R.
All right, so roll bear for me. Or actually, I will let you roll whichever one because you're trying to get to the honey, which is a bear thing, and you're trying to break and enter, which is a criminal thing.
Aren't you basically on the cusp of becoming full bear?
Yes. And I needed a success so that I could stay not full bear.
So roll bear.
Oh.
I rolled. I succeeded.
Okay, so
I'm
move
not going to
towards
be full
criminal.
bear.
No, it's the other way. When you succeed, it goes towards criminal.
Yeah.
Oh, you said you're not going to be full bear. I'm listening with all of my ears now. Dang, props to Mallow. This shit is hard. Also, my other DMs are watching. I appreciate you. So, Flora, you managed to get your claws stuck pretty deep into the floorboards, and you make a heaving bear pull hug. You hug the floorboards weirdly. I don't know. It works in my head. And you managed to pop that big old bear booty. Not dropping it like it's hot, but popping it through the window. That's a new dance move, kids.
Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot.
It does. It goes whoop, and then as all of the salmon clatter down around her.
Oh, not a butt noise.
Not a butt noise.
Does that mean that I still have my salmon spear?
If you want to pick it up and reaffix it around you, you can keep it. The salmon are on a rope, so you can keep wearing it like a skirt.
Abso-freaking-lutely. It's gonna be like, you remember when you were a kid with those necklaces with the little sugar candies on them? It's gonna be like the belt version for a bear around my waist. Like a hula skirt instead.
That's brilliant. Does it have pockets?
Yeah, no bear would go without pockets. I have to fit my whole bare hands in there.
Excellent. So you're, I'm gonna give you that one because I love the idea of Flora the bear in a Met Gala salmon situation. All right. So Dr. Bear, you hear this thunderous and you look over just in time to see Flora's butt disappear through the window, just to your right. You stagger up off of your feet. You notice that your duplex roommate is no longer with us. What do you want to do?
So if I look around, do I see the big thing with all the lasers and stuff like that if I'm looking around that side?
Oh yeah, it's hella obvious. It's having a Kanye concert right to your, off to your right.
Is there any way for me to get over that? Can I climb, where it connects or something like that, or?
You could do a running jump through the window that Flora just popped through. That window's open. Or
oh wait, she's in that room. She's in that room already.
With a raccoon.
With a raccoon.
An anarchist raccoon.
I'm gonna eat him.
Don't you harm my buddy.
And then I'll eat you too, Joe.
But we know there's more honey to be had, right?
Oh yeah, that room that she's in is packed with honey. That is where the heist is.
Oh, we need
Dr.
extra
Bear.
hands. Yeah, we need extra hands then, right?
You needed a gator. Unfortunately, unbeartunately,
Truth.
you got a Reginald.
Yes. Flora, you were saying?
I was just going to say, do not forget about the honey that will turn you into a goth bear, because this is important.
Dr. Bear gets really excited, goes and jumps through the window and does a bear roll.
Excellent. Roll bear for barrel roll.
I succeeded.
Excellent. So you managed to somehow just slide through the hole that.
Well, it's salmon lube. See, like she greased the wheel with the outside of the salmon skirt. So I just like whoop right in there. Just whoop right in.
So you just like wangle through like a buttered up weasel.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Just lab coat flapping in the wind. Like a nerdy Batman. I just land and the lab coat just like splays out in front of it like this kind of thing. Yeah, it's like that.
I'm just imagining a bear doing that and then like slowly standing up with it flapping in the wind, just being like,
it's just I just get down, it's like, "Arr."
Reginald, you see that the guards have been scared by the fact there is now a second bear on the scene, and they're kind of backing away from you. So you're currently playing the role of one of Kanye's backup dancers all up in this laser grid. What do you want to do? You can hear in the building to the right of you that Dr. Bear and Flora are already in there. And there is another sound that's kind of like a scuttling, squeaking sound that sounds like wildlife, and you think it might be your raccoon friend.
I'm just gonna charge the shit out of the front door. I'm trying to like just barge my way in.
That's right, you've gone full crim.
I am.
Yeah, you're no longer a bear.
Yeah, but I have a bear's body.
He's still a bear.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
do you know how to speak bear still, or did you forget?
We'll find out in a minute.
Thieves can't only. All right. So, roll. What is the point of even having you roll at this point?
Can you go uncrim? I don't think you can go uncrim, can you?
I mean, yeah, I don't think so.
I think that's GM's discretion, depending on how good the flashback is, right?
That's true. If you want to role play for me, Reginald, some sort of like criminal training that you got as a bear that's gonna like help you on this heist endeavor.
I am going to flashback to a 1980s montage, complete with like, 1980s montage music going in the background as I learn how to stunt drive a car.
It's Let's Hear It for the Bear, the same montage from Footloose.
Like it's like cutting to different shots of me, like, doing that start stop thing that people do, and then just like, eventually just works its way up to me, like just like drifting through the, when they spray the simulate the rain, I'm just like drifting around corners. And then, ending with me like freeze frame high-fiving my instructor.
I love this so much.
I just think it's just Eye of the Bear.
It's a panda, but Burt Reynolds.
Yes.
There are shorts.
I like the idea of the Footloose one, but without the music, just the squeaking and the scratching of bear sounds against like digging into the leather of the, the steering wheel.
Well, that's actually the remix that Kanye's playing right now.
As the final freeze frame, fades to black, the music gets to the crescendo and just it's followed by a yeah.
Please, can this car have had T-tops? I need that for
Of course.
me.
Yeah, if Burt Reynolds is there.
Car.
If Burt
It's
Reynolds
like
is there, definitely.
It's even got the IROC Falcon on the hood.
Okay, so we're talking to Pontiac Trans Am.
Yeah.
I'm with you. My parents actually had one of those. I have very clear memory. It's why I asked for the T-tops.
This covers multiple things. One, it taught me how to be a driver, which I am, and all the cocaine I did in the 80s made me unhinged. So it.
I am
Oh
loving
god, in the
backstory.
montage. Oh god, in the montage, there's just Reginald in a sweaty Miami hotel room with dollar bills. Oh
No,
god.
it's like PNW Vice.
Oh god.
I'm thinking of a montage, quick cuts, kind of like Edgar Wright, of him driving, and immediately like smash cuts to him just, and then he tries to drive again and do it again, and just it's alternating each scene with him just like snorting some coke.
Well, see, I was gonna go a slightly different tack. My raccoon friend that's here with me was my instructor all along. And at the, my character initially started learning how to drive, but failed and went into a funk, and he had to give and that's where the cocaine addiction started. And the raccoon came and gave me like the '80s coach pep talk, and I was like, "Yeah, I can do it!" and got clean and finished my driving.
This is
You get 2 points for that. That was quite. You're now 4 criminal 2 bear. You gotta back it up. You gotta back that bear up times 2.
that's more backstory than you've ever made for a D&D character. What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
I just imagine the raccoon at one point in time just smacking Reginald around a little bit, like, get your act together.
Danny DeVito from Hercules.
Pulling his head up by the ears off of a mirror, like a mirror glass coffee cup.
And I, towards the end, after I complete my training, the raccoon just sits there and just nods approvingly and vanishes into the sunset. His job done.
So that's why the instant soul connection when this raccoon subwayed your butt.
Yeah.
I will still eat him if he double crosses us.
All right, so I think I need to make a bear roll.
You absolutely do.
Hey, I succeeded.
Oh, good. You're 1 more point
It's
back
1 more
towards
point back
criminal.
to criminal.
Man, now I have to come up with another epic 80s.
Or you're about to walk into a room with Honey.
Sure.
Because you succeeded at bashing down the door.
Yeah, I'm just gonna the bear equivalent of Muffin's Kool-Aid Man right through that door.
You don't even need a 20 millimeter in this game. All right, so you are now in the room with your the raccoon, your substance abuse counselor / driving coach, and Dr. Bear and Flora. And you also see in the middle of the room this magnificent obsidian vase that is kind of vaguely emitting what you think is possibly industrial music.
Wait, before he can do that, though, I need to find something to barricade the door so the guards can't get to us.
Oh, the guards know that you're in there. The guards have no interest in going into a room with 3 bears. Fuck that, honey. This is Fire Festival. They didn't get paid.
Okay.
Like Wick said, I do not get paid enough to deal with fucking bears.
True.
It was a COD situation, and they didn't D. So, all right. So what do you guys want to do with all this friggin' honey?
Well, we need a way. We need a way to get out of it. We need a car.
I think Bearnard had a hell of a plan for a land yacht.
Boy. I mean, we just
do you want
eat
to
all the honey.
the super secret bear whistle?
Is it just...
Yes, you believe there to be a super secret bear whistle because as the rookie, they're actively hazing you. So I want you to make a sound that you think somebody would make a rookie make.
Oh, like the sound that I make? That I'm supposed to make to alert them?
Convince you that there's this sound. This is how we alert each other when we're on missions. You have to make this sound or we won't respond.
Oh, okay. Awoo! Yeet, yeet, yeet.
You're a car owner for a 92 Honda. Got it. Okay. So at that,
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oil is my blood. Sorry.
Flora, you hear that, and you whip your head around. What do you say in response to the now car-alarmed boat?
Oh my god. Sounds like our ride's here.
Dr. Bear, do you have any response to that?
Did you just,
Okay.
did you scooty you at me?
Do what?
It's a call. Kill it.
He's an incompetent doctor. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Excellent. Reginald, do you also start making a noise back?
Yes.
Give me your noise. Nobody asked you to do the dishes, Reginald. Okay, so this cacophony of noise is emitting from this, but it lets Bearnard know that he's cool to proceed, because like there is no sight of those guards. They've got a shack on fire. They got a shack full of bears. They are done. They out. So Bearnard, what are you doing?
I'm gonna paddle towards the shore, making the call, but also doing like a making a motor noise for the boat.
Is the muffler busted on this note?
Yeah, I'm imitating the gator. Just yeah,
Motor bear go brrr.
bear power. Or maybe I heard a boat, like one of the boats with a motor on the back of it. And I was just like, oh yeah, that sound. Gotta be inconspicuous.
You sure do, bud. Doing a real good job. Lots of gold.
Thanks.
Okay, so he's go ahead and roll a criminal for me to see if you can like wrangle the boat up out of the water. Unless you can find a way to swing that for a barrel roll.
I mean, I'm good. My criminal's 4 and I rolled a 4. So does that mean I succeed?
Yep, you succeed.
And then a point moves into criminal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So you get the boat like basically up to the front porch, like door area of the shack that the other bears are in, and breaking the plane actually between the two front sensors deactivates the Kanye concert.
Oh.
So it's no longer like flashing, and the like laser grid is just gone. Now you can only hear the industrial music that's emanating from the bass, the goth bass.
I did it.
Are you gonna head in the shack? 'Cause they're gonna need help loading honey. Like this shack is packed.
Okay, can I pick up the boat?
Yeah.
I'm gonna carry the boat over to the shack.
Okay. All right, so it's right out front there now, and Dr. Bear, Reginald, Flora, how do you guys want to load this honey
The
up?
shack is a little love place where we can get some honey.
Well, before I do any honey getting, I'm definitely gonna go over and scarf some of the Black Lotus and turn into a fabulous emo bear
Same.
with the full-on like hair covering and an eye. Maybe some piercings.
Excellent.
Spider-Man 3?
You notice the tin roof is rusted.
Some chains.
It's all that salmon lube.
And I'm since I ate some honey, I'm gonna fix my stats here a little bit.
Hold on. If we're passing the hooch around, then Dr. Bear's got to get in on that too.
Okay.
Yeah. Depeche Mode. Yeah.
Depeche Mode just starts playing in the background.
Depeche Mode. Bearnard, are you gonna go in and imbibe some of the goth honey?
No, I'm not old enough.
Okay,
It's
so
the law.
please describe for me your goth transformation. 3 bears inside. That sounds like a weird marketing campaign for Intel, doesn't it? 3 bears inside.
3 bears inside.
It's a very specific site.
It's a very specific security feature for servers after a recent string of just servers getting hit with crowbars that has hit Angel City.
I'm going for a like 90s Trent Reznor hair. And like a mesh top with like the pants that has all the straps. Like we're mixing like, styles here. The pants with all the straps and the chains and like the boots, I like a little bit of like, I mean, I'm a black bear, so you can't really see it, but I definitely have like way too much eyeliner on.
You can wear white eyeliner since it's the inverse.
I'm gonna wear white eyeliner with black eyeliner on top of it just to make it look ridiculous.
I like your commitment to the culture, sir. All right, Dr. Bear, tell me, did your lab coat turn black? Are you in a bustier now? What's your sitch?
Well, it's got a lot of studs around it. It's like Dr. Bear kind of turned into like a mix between Marilyn Manson and a goth Care Bear, including the broken heart on the stomach.
Did your lab coat turn into a pleather trench coat?
Yeah, probably. Very shiny, still very shiny. Lot of, and the studded belt from Hot Topic that everybody had.
Does it have like a seatbelt buckle? Or like
well,
one of those big
yeah.
industrial ones that you like that like looks like you're locking up an apartment in Brooklyn.
Yeah, it's more like the ones in Brooklyn. Yeah.
Yeah, like a collar with those little like colorful plastic spikes.
Yeah. And I look around at everybody. I'm like, "Hi, I'm Marilyn Manson. How are you?"
I just screamed illegally loud in my house. So if the popos show up, I'm gonna need you all to verify that Marilyn Manson did this to me.
It's fine.
You want us to verify that?
We can verify it for you. Yes.
All
I
right,
can bear
Flora,
witness.
are you now Fauna? What's happened in your goth transformation?
No, I am still Flora, but when I write my name, now there's X's in front and X's behind my name.
Is the O also a skull?
Absolutely.
Oh, the A can be a skull too, but like with a hat? With a hat that looks like a noose.
Yeah, it's perfect. That's it. That's how I write my name, because bears write their name often. Also, wearing a bustier and my previously just beautiful salmon lube salmon skirt. All of the salmons have now gotten eyeliner on their eyes and spikes on their tails.
It's like a goth. It's like a goth tutu.
Yeah, I have now. It's instead of a hula skirt, it's more of a salmon tutu with all of the studs.
I love it.
Like it. Do they look like the ripped plaid skirts that they had back then?
Absolutely. And also, I took some of the fishing net that we found in the shack and I wrapped it around each of my legs. So I have fishnet stocking.
Yes!
And my claws are black.
Of course. This is fantastic.
This is the best night of my life. Bearnard, you walk in to this shack and you're like, "Hey guys, I got the guys." And you see a raccoon who's like secreting honey out this window while they've been goth transforming. And you are very confused.
Who are you guys? What's that?
It doesn't really matter. I mean, it's all meaningless anyway.
Yeah, like we're all gonna fucking. Yeah, I mean, this is just the bear scene, you know. Like it's just what we do now, man.
If you have to ask, you'll never know. You just don't understand.
Yeah, it's just.
Eat some vitamin D and go for a walk. Who is this raccoon?
I don't know.
And Rocket looks at you and just says, "An anarchist," and like funneling honey faster out the window.
He's just kind of chilling with the vibe, man.
Why? Where is all of the honey just landing in a pile and under this window?
He like arranged for like while you guys have been transforming, he went and got like a toboggan, and he's like piling it out, like pushing it out the window and piling it on this toboggan, so that he can carry it off
Fuck yeah,
to
dude.
Anarchist Hell.
That's one smart raccoon. That dude pulled me out of a funk. But then I went right back into it because life.
Do I know? Do I know that he's putting it in a toboggan? Like, did I see that?
Yeah, you would have seen the toboggan as you were coming up.
Oh, I'm just gonna pick up the toboggan and put it in the boat. And carry the boat out to the water.
Man.
Come on.
Please roll criminal for stealing somebody else's heist.
While he looks at that, I look at the raccoon and be like, "Man, you gotta tell me how you get your eyeliner so nice. You got amazing eyes, dude."
The raccoon says, "It's from Anarchy."
Fuck
Oh,
yeah,
I bet
man.
that pissed your mom off.
Fuck yeah.
What you do is you get some soup for your family, and you put it down in some like coal black eyeliner, and then you just pop, and then it's a perfect circle.
Yeah. That's a great band, dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Bearnard, you have loaded. How did you succeed on your roll?
Yeah, I succeeded.
Okay.
Yes.
You've successfully loaded the toboggan up. The raccoon comes out. He's pissed when he sees that his toboggan is gone and takes out at full tilt at you. You now have a very angry raccoon advancing on you. What do you want to do?
Well, that put me up to 6 criminal. So I guess I'm gonna book it out of there with the honey.
Unless you can do that. You can disappear down the river with the honey and leave the team because you've gone full criminal. Or you can do what we did for Joe and you can RP a flashback scene about some training that you got about boating that's gonna allow you to be the driver we need. Your call.
I secretly love the fact that the non-goth is just basically gonna walk in. This is all mine now. Bye. And the three goths are gonna be like, "Yeah, man, we always knew this was gonna happen, man. Life sucks."
They have
This is an
total
indication of how
on
the system fucked you, man.
Every fucking time, right?
Somehow the inside of the shack has started growing tombstones for them to drape over dramatically.
Black lights. Some Fear
Oh,
Factory
dear. Is
starts
there a
playing.
cure? Does anyone have the cure?
It's Friday. They're in love. Okay, so Goth Bears, I need you all to roll criminal for me to see if you can pull yourselves up out of the ennui by your bootstraps to finish this heist.
I succeeded.
I channel my inner Joy Division and Bear House, and I can pull myself up with my Doc Martens, and I guess I'll go to the rowboat.
Man, let's get out of here. I heard there's a sale at Hot Topic this week.
Fuck yes.
Flora, what about you?
Well, I failed my roll, but this means I am more bear. So I'm conflicted.
Okay, you can eat honey. There's still honey in there. You guys should all be grabbing like armfuls of it to run to the rowboat to catch up with Bearnard.
Okay, I'm gonna grab like one of those smaller honey pots, right? And I'm going to fit my entire mouth around the rim of this honey pot. And then I'm going to grab as much honey as I can as I'm tipping back my head with this honey pot in my mouth. And I'm just gonna walk out the door with all this honey to the yacht.
So what you're doing to that honey pot is actually illegal in 7 states. So I need you to roll criminal.
And Great Britain.
Only if I had a sun bear tongue, okay?
If you eat more of the goth honey, do you go like double goth?
You circle around a pastel goth. I mean, you can try it if you want, Lisa Frank.
Oh, she might go steampunk because she discovers the color brown.
Okay, so you've cleaned out the honey. You even managed to get the goth honey, so you'll have a never-ending supply if, God forbid, this starts to wear off. And that's God with a lowercase g, because goth. And so you've loaded up the honey, and you push the... Bearnard, can you push the boat? Can I have you roll criminal for me to see if you can make the getaway?
I mean, my criminal's at 6, so wouldn't I just do it?
Oh, yeah. Okay, then you're full criminal. And you're like, oh, are you guys coming? Cool, I guess. Because
Yeah,
you see they have more money.
I guess
I mean,
so.
I like the idea of loading up the canoe with a toboggan full of honey and just gently paddling away. And the end theme from Ocean's 11 is just going while I'm just like a bear's just gently paddling away. But if they can make it there in time.
I mean, they could also grab another boat if you really need your Ocean's 11 ending. I'm here for you, my dude.
I mean, I think he's pretty apathetic. Like I'm getting the honey up there.
You're not the goth.
I'm not.
Can't be.
But yet he's the most goth of us all. He is the true
Yeah.
North Star. Black
I'm
North Star of the
Machiavelli now.
goth. Yeah.
The goth was in him the entire time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, I mean it's indifference. Like I'm taking this honey. I'm completing it. I'm a criminal. If they hop on the boat, all right. If I got room, that's fine. But
All right. You guys want to hop on the boat? You want to grab a second boat? You want to put all the honey in the back boat, tie the boats together, and keep each other honest in the front boat?
Yeah.
Yep.
Front boat.
But I don't. I enter the boat in a very like dramatic way, and I'm just like, I guess. This is lame.
I start
I'm sitting in
singing.
the back boat.
What was that, Flora?
I said I'm sitting in the back boat. Sorry, Dr. Bear. As you were saying.
No, it's okay. I just start singing Cemetery Drive.
Do you change the words to Cemetery Float?
Basically.
I'll allow it. Okay, you guys have successfully heisted honey. You get your boats back out into the middle of the river. You are able to paddle down the river. And because you stole the toboggan full of honey that Rocket Raccoon was supposed to deliver to Anarchist Al, Anarchist Al is actually very upset with Rocket Raccoon, and he's breaking up with him as an accomplice and a partner.
Coach Raccoon's gonna be pissed.
You guys are homewreckers.
As we get as we get away, I'm just like, fuck the man.
Save the Empire. Save the Bear Empire.
Yeah, damn the man, save the Empire.
And that has been your honey heist.
Oh my god, there's a whole song being written in chat right now.
Low key, as soon as you said it would turn us into goss, I was planning on eating some. This whole time.
I'm trying to read.
That you and I met when you hung your fingernails black painted over our mutual cubicle wall and said, "How do you like my nails?" I was expecting that.
Well, I have to, my mom's always said I was a goth, so I just have to live up to my roots.
Yes. Sick. This fucking song in the credits is amazing. I don't know where it came from, but it's fantastic. goodness. Cassie, thank you so much. That was fantastic.
You're welcome. I'm glad you got to have fun and play for a bit.
Thank you all for joining us tonight. We are sans Alex, obviously, as you can tell on the stream. Get to feel a little bit better, bud. We are gonna take 2 weeks off at the beginning of the year. We're gonna recharge the batteries and hope to get that 2021 starts off better than 2020 did.
The batteries.
The batteries, exactly. Don't think that the puns are gonna stop just because we're gonna turn the calendar over. Trust me, that's not gonna happen. But
We're only becoming more powerful.
absolutely. If you get a chance, all of season 1, including Merry Heistmas, is up on our YouTube channel. Go check it out. Catch up. It's also available on podcast literally everywhere on the damn planet right now. Check it out if you want to catch up, because the end of season 1 ends rather unexpectedly, and we're going to be picking up immediately where it left off going into season 2, with a lot more shenanigans already planned. So get ready, get excited, enjoy yourselves. Please be safe in the new year. Don't go out. Don't go do a bunch of crazy stuff. Wear a mask. Stay home. Several of us will probably stream late into the night tomorrow night. Come hang out with us and do fun stuff there.
And if you, for some reason you're an idiot and go out on New Year's, don't drink and drive.
Yes.
All
So
tipsy toe.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
many people get hurt or killed every year. It's not worth it.
Rather than doing that, hang out in the Identico or Malice House Discord and find some people to game with.
Yep.
How about that?
Yeah.
Don't drive drunk. Don't go out and party.
yep.
We're here for you.
Yes.
Come celebrate with us.
Yeah. Drink your water. Take your vitamins. Stay weird, because we all are. Let's be honest. We will see you in a couple of weeks. We love you so much. I hope you all had a lot of fun tonight, and we will see you then. Mwah! Good night, everybody.